to see some of these gymnasts before Sydney 2000. Yurchenko entry. Right, we'll look at that in slow motion. I'll describe it to you. Whilst in slow motion, she did the round-off entry onto the vault, then a half turn, and then another half turn, or a quarter turn, into the Sukahara. So it was half or full on. Was supposed to be a Yurchenko mount, full on, and then a back 1.5 somersault off. But she actually did a half on with a half twist on the apparatus and a very late back 1.25 somersaults. So the intention was to full turn on.
Well, Roschupkina has to wait for the score before she can get that second vault away. You can see she's pretty anxious to get on with business there. She doesn't want any hanging around. Both the scores added together, then averaged out. And
a very difficult vault to execute well, but I doubt very much whether they'll give her the credit for doing a full twist onto the apparatus.
She's all ready to go, and it's just the name of the game. These are the skills that need to be developed, and this is why most of the world's top nations have brought their Olympic squads here to China to prepare them. The atmosphere, the crowds, and of course the delays. The judges aren't always that quick. There's a lot of information to be taken in, and the waiting game really is part of the skill that needs to be rehearsed.
Oh yes, and besides which, the gymnasts, the judges, go through stringent operations to learn the code. They have about 1,000 symbols. They have their own shorthand, and they discuss the outcome of the score. They give their input and they give the fairest. It's not subjective. There are so many rules to stick to in judging that gymnastics is not judged subjectively. And there's very little left to subjectivity. However, that little can sometimes not be fairly distributed, but 9.075. Difficult vault, but not very well executed. And if a difficult vault is attempted and the execution isn't brilliant, then the value of the vault goes down. So the start value is reduced. Like I said, she wanted to get the credit for a full turn on, and she won't. Now let's have a look at the second vault. They have to do 2. Average of both scores. There you see the start value of the next vault, 9.8. Unfortunate, that fall down to 0.5, and I just think that that's more an affair of the heart than an affair of the ankles.
Well, the first set of tears we see of this competition, disappointment, and I think that that's possibly due to the pressure mounting on the Ukrainians, because they're starting to sense that their potential medal opportunities are now slipping by, and China looking better and better for that bronze.
Same vault as before, but with the pike on the end. Quite interesting to see the forms of tears. You know, are the tears temper because it went wrong? Because often highly strung gymnasts throw a little paddy. Is it disappointment for herself? Is it hurt of her feet? Is it disappointment for the team? All of those issues, but whatever, we as coaches try really for them not to give in to tears.